Good afternoon, Adam here from Aqua Life Hub. Here with my fourth episode, tracking the progress of my 150-gallon Reef tank. First, the bad news. My Diamond Goby, who was in quarantine for the last 2.5 weeks, died in the middle of last week. I'm not sure what happened to him. He didn't have any obvious signs of illness. He was pretty thin, though. I'd seen him eating both some Myces shrimp, oyster. Basically, I saw him eat a couple pellets as well, so I don't really know if he just didn't have enough to eat, if he had parasites, which I didn't do any prophylactic parasitic treatment, which maybe I should have. But he was always pretty thin, and I think he probably just wasted away and died, which is unfortunate, because I really liked him. So that is the bad news. Otherwise, things have been going pretty well. I just did a water change, and I just got some new coral today. I drove over to another local reefer's house. It was an absolutely fantastic setup. I may put in a couple pictures of his setup in this video, just to show you what it looks like. But I mean, it was just fantastic. You could tell he's been doing this for a while. He said he's been in the reef hobby for about 20 years now, and it definitely shows. So I went over to his place, and he was kind enough to do some frags of a couple SPS and some zoas. So let me just go ahead and show you those real quick, because that's the main update I have this week. So let's go ahead and do that. But otherwise, the algae is still present. I mean, you can see for yourself. I think I was totally out of focus this whole time. I'm still trying to learn this whole camera thing. But as you can tell, less algae, although obviously it's going to look better right after a water change. But alright, let's take a look and see what the new corals are that I picked up. I got this beautiful green Slimer Acropora, which looks fantastic on this side. Unfortunately, I think he may have had it laying sideways at some point. So if you take a look from this angle, it's a little bleached. That's okay. Well, it should come back just fine. I also got what they call, it's not really happy yet. It's only been in the tank a couple hours now, but it's a bonsai Acropora. And then this is a Millepora Acropora. We can get a good focus on him. May have to switch lenses for this. May come back with the better macro lens. And then some zoas, which have just started to open up a little bit here. Which are just a fantastic sort of green and red with a red skirt. Bright red plating Monty, which looks amazing in his tank. I'm hopeful it'll look just as good as in mine. And then this massive Montipora digitata frag. I don't even know if you call it a frag at this point. I mean, it's the size of my fist. So he basically just said that it's overrun his tank, grows really fast, and he frags it and sells it for a steal. I mean, the prices it was cheap. Let's just leave it at that. Otherwise, the corals are actually doing pretty well. The fish in this tank, oh, Mr. Bloody is finally out. Don't get to see him very often. The fish in this tank look fantastic. Alright, I decided to switch lenses to give you a better show of the coral that's currently growing in the tank and to show off the new ones. The other lens is just not designed. This is a nice macro Tamron 90mm macro lens. There's the green Slimer. There is the purple bonsai acro. This is some sort of Millepora. Not sure what. The guy who owned the tank didn't know either. Zoas. Red plating Monty. Then this Monty as well. Digitata. So otherwise, everyone's looking pretty good. So the zoas are doing a little better, a little more open. This plating coral is still one of my favorites. I mean, What is not to love about that shape and those tentacles? The LPS, the one torch is still looking pretty rough. He's never looked all that good in this tank though, ever since I got him. However, this torch, same sort of torch, same Indonesian type torch. It's doing fantastic. It's put off some new growth. This Frammer also just looks great. He glows nice and bright in the blue light. What I call Mushroom Alley back here. If you ignore the algae, it's also doing really well. And then we got our same guys as always. Not a whole lot of growth on the LPS yet. The bird's nest looks good. Not much growth on him either. And this Posselpora I have not seen grow really at all. But he looks healthy. He's actually picked up more color since I got him. So I assume we are on the right track. And then of course, this is a much better lens for this. You can see he's starting to climb the rock, so definitely some growth here. He's touching over there too. So I find that pretty exciting, even if the color is still sort of light compared to the new guy over here, who is, 10 times brighter. Don't ask me, I don't know. Let's see. I'm thinking, is there anything else I need to show? My GSP's hasn't grown any. He hasn't gone up the wall at all yet. I may have to actually glue him to the wall. And this Elegance is looking as elegant as always. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll have all these new corals placed by the time I do this next video next week. But until then, have a good week.